Hello students, in the last video we have seen how to find the values of two variables with the method of substitution, and now in this video we will be watching how to find the values of two variables, that is x and y, with the elimination method. So what is elimination method? Elimination means removing. Okay, now what to remove? That's the question. Remove any one variable. For example, either remove x or you can remove y. Which variable can be removed? Whichever variable coefficient is same, you can remove that. How to eliminate those variables? Either by adding or subtracting. When the signs are same, we subtract the two equations. This point you have to keep in mind. When the signs are same, we have to subtract the two equation, and when the signs are different, we have to add the two equation. Now let us look at this question. X minus y minus 7 is equal to 0 is one equation. X plus y minus 11 is equal to 0 is the second equation. Now, in this method, keep the variables on left hand side and constant on the right hand side. So what happens here? Minus 7 goes to right hand side, it becomes plus 7. The equation becomes x minus y is equal to 7, and this is equation number 1. And the second equation, minus 11 goes to right hand side, it becomes x plus y is equal to 11. This is the second equation. Now this is a method that is called as elimination method. So we need to either remove x or y. Check the coefficient of the variables. So coefficient of the variable of x is 1. Again, down in the second equation, x is 1. Next, coefficient of the first equation, y is minus 1, and now here it is plus 1. Now we have to eliminate x or y. So now what I am going to do here is, here the coefficient of x as well as coefficient of y is same. To remove x, we need to subtract. As signs are same, to remove y, we need to add. As signs are different, since it is simple to add, we are going to add the two equations. Now look at this now, adding equation 1 and 2. You get x minus y is equal to 7, x plus y is equal to 11. Now if I add, minus y and plus y gets cancelled. So x plus x gives you 2x and 7 plus 11 gives you 18. Now x is equal to 9. So once you get the value of x is equal to 9, you have to substitute the value of x in any of the equation. So now either equation 1 or 2, I am going to substitute the value of x. So what do you get here? Imagine 9 plus y is equal to 11, y is equal to 11 minus 9, that is equal to 2. So the solution for this equation is x is equal to 9 and y is equal to 2. So we have successfully completed the first question. Now let us try to understand few more questions with the elimination method. Solve the following pair of linear equation by the elimination method and the substitution method. So here you have the first equation, elimination method. The first equation is, the constant goes to right hand side, 3x plus 4y is equal to 10, and 2x minus 2y, it becomes equal to 2. So check the coefficients of the variable. The x coefficient in the first equation is 3 and the x coefficient in the second equation is 2. Now as the coefficient of the x and x are not same, okay, now I go with the y. Now coefficient of y is 4 and coefficient of y in the second equation is minus 2. In both the cases, the coefficient of x and y are not same. So what to do in this case? First, in this sum, we'll have to either make the coefficient of x same or y same. So now I'm going to multiply with some values. To make the coefficient of x same, we will have to multiply equation 1 by 2 and equation 2 by 3. So let us see what happens. If I multiply equation 1 by 2, what happens? I get 6x plus 8y is equal to 20. Or you can do in the other way round, that is, to make the coefficient of y same, we will have to multiply equation 2 by 2. So only considering equation 2, I can just multiply 2 and I get the equation, the coefficient of y as equal. So whichever is easy, you can try that. Now look at this now here. Multiplying the equation number 2 by 2, so you get 4x minus 4y is equal to 4. So then this is the third equation. I'm writing it as third equation, and now you can write down the first equation down here. 3x plus 4y is equal to 10. Now there are two ways of eliminating this x and y, either by subtraction or by addition. we know that addition is easy. So when we add, we can cancel. Now here the coefficient of y are same. Okay, so now I'm going to add. So what happens here now? 3x plus 4y is equal to 10, 4x minus 4y is equal to 4. These are the two equations. When I add plus 4y and minus 4y gets cancelled, 3x plus 4x gives me 7x and 10 plus 4 gives me 14. So x value is equal to 2. Okay, so x value it becomes equal to 2. Now after this, you have to substitute the value of x in any of the equation to get the value of y. So you can substitute in equation number 1, 2 or 3 and you get the value. So now look at this here. So for example, 3 into 2 plus 4y, you get 6 plus 4y is equal to 10. 6 goes to right hand side, 4y is equal to 10 minus 6, that is equal to 4. So y is equal to 4 by 4, answer is equal to 1. So the answer for this question is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Next, x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0 and 2x minus 3y plus 4 is minus 4 is equal to 0. So by elimination method, the constant should go to the right hand side. So what happens here? Minus 5 goes to right, it becomes x plus y is equal to 5, and minus 4 goes to right hand side, it becomes 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. So we have done this. Now you have to check the coefficient of x and y. So the coefficient of x is 1 in the first equation and coefficient of x is 2 in the second equation. So they are not same. Next, the coefficient of y is 1 in first equation and coefficient of y is minus 3 in the second equation. They are not same. So the target is we have to make the coefficient of x and y equal. Otherwise I can multiply 3 to equation number 1. Okay, so now what I'm going to do? So I can multiply 2 here, or I can multiply 3 here in the first equation. So this becomes 3. So let us try to multiply equation 1 by 2. Imagine I am multiplying equation 1 by 2. So I get 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. And the second equation as it is, 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. Don't change the second equation. You have to write it as it is. Now look at this. You have 2x and 2x. The signs are same. So now you have to be careful. You have to change the sign of all the values. So what I'm going to do? Now check the coefficients of the variable. So coefficient of the x is 2 and 2. Coefficient of y is plus 2 and minus 3. So now coefficient of x is same and the coefficient of y is different. So we can eliminate x by subtracting. As the signs are same. If the signs are same, you have to subtract. If the signs are opposite, then you have to add. So now what happens? I have to subtract. So now here subtracting equation 2 from 3, I get 2x plus 2y is equal to 10 and 2x minus 3y is equal to 4. So I change the sign here. I will write minus plus minus. Look at this now, very important step. Okay, so when the signs are same, you have to change the signs of all the values. Okay, not only the first value, you have to change the signs of all the values. So plus 2x minus 2x gets cancelled. Plus 2y, 3y gives 5y and 10 minus 4 gives me 6. So y is equal to 6 by 5. Now substituting the value of y is equal to 6 by 5 in the value of any of the given equation. So you get x plus 6 by 5 is equal to 5. So when you solve this with simple arithmetic equations, you get the values as 5x is equal to 25 minus 6. So 5x is equal to 19, x is equal to 19 by 5. So the answer for this question is x is equal to 19 by 5 and y is equal to 6 by 5. Next question, x by 2 plus 2y by 3 plus 1 is equal to 0 and x minus y by 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. First thing, the constant should go to the right hand side. So it becomes minus 1. X by 2 plus 2y by 3 is equal to minus 1. Next, x minus y by 3 is equal to 3. Now, eliminating the denominator. So you have to take the LCM. LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So I am going to multiply 6 through the equation. So now what happens? You get the equation as 3x plus 4y is equal to minus 6. Now in the second equation, you have the denominator as 3. So the LCM is 3. So multiplying 3 with the equation, you get 3x minus y is equal to 9. So this is the fourth equation. Now you have to solve third equation and the fourth equation. But you have to look at this. The third equation is 3x plus 4y minus 6. this is the equation 3x plus 4y minus is equal to minus 6, and the fourth equation is 3x minus 4y is equal to 9. Now you have to remove the x or y. You have to check whether the variables of x and y is same. So which variable can be removed? It is easy to remove the variable which has the same coefficient. So you can see x has number 3 and 3. The coefficient of x is 3 and 3. So I'm going to remove that. But they both have the same sign, so I have to subtract. So we have seen that if the signs are same, to remove x we have to subtract. Okay, so now when I'm going to subtract it, that means I'm going to change the sign of all the equations given there. So here you have equations like 3x plus 4y is equal to minus 6 and 3x minus y is equal to 9. Now change the sign, minus 3x plus y minus 9. So now plus 3x minus 3x gets cancelled, and plus 4y and y becomes 5y, and minus 6 minus 9 is equal to minus 15. So y is equal to minus 15 by 5. So answer is y is equal to minus 3. So once you get the value of y is equal to minus 3, you have to get the value of x. You have to substitute in any of the equation which you find it easy. Substitute that value, that is 3x minus 12 is equal to minus 6. So 3x is equal to 6 and x is equal to 2. So the answer for this question is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 3. Next, 3x minus 5 minus 4 is equal to 0 and 9x is equal to 2y plus 7. So with the elimination method, first the constant should go to the right hand side. It becomes 3x minus 5y is equal to 4, and this becomes 9x minus 2y is equal to 7. Always you have to write the x variable below the x variable and y variable below the y variable and the constant below the constant. Okay, so now what happens? The coefficients of x are not same. At the same time, the coefficients of y are not same. So I have to eliminate x or y. So we have to either make the coefficient of x same or y same. To make the coefficient of x same, we have to multiply equation by 3. So if I multiply 9x minus 15y is equal to 12, this is the equation number 3. And the second equation will be as it is, 9x minus 2y is equal to 7. So now look at this, here the coefficient of x is same. So now and the y is different. So since x is same and the signs are same, I have to subtract. So when I'm subtracting, I have to change the sign of the equation to, okay, so look at this, I'm going to change the sign, minus, plus and minus. Now plus 9 and minus 9 gets cancelled. So minus 15y plus 2y gives me minus 13y is equal to 5. So y is equal to minus 5 by 13 is the answer. So once you get the value of y, substitute in any of the equation to get the value of x. So I here substitute in the first equation. So when I substitute the value of y, I get the answer as 3x is equal to 4 minus 25 by 13. That is nothing but 52 minus 25 by 13, and 3x is equal to 27 by 13 into 3. So now the answer is 27 by 39. You can further reduce it, 9 by 13. So the value of x is 9 by 13 and value of y is minus 5 by 13. So this is the answer by the elimination method. Next, so we have successfully completed two methods. The first is substitution method, the other is elimination method. Now we have easy method, or you can say shortcut, which can be used in the higher standards, that is in 11th standard. Okay, you have a chapter called as straight lines, so there you will be using this cross multiplication method. So let us try to understand how to solve cross multiplication method. Imagine you have an equation with two variable, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Imagine these are the two equations and how to find the value of x and y. So for x, y and 1, okay, I'm going to take it 1. Now here first you will take b1 and b2, you will write in the left side b1 and b2. Next you will write c1 and c2 in the center. Next you will write a1 and a2 to the right, and here last 1 you are going to write b1 and b2 once again. Now I'm just going to cross multiply. Look at this carefully. The formula is x divided by b1 c2 minus b2 c1 is equal to y divided by C1A2 minus A1C2, okay, is equal to 1 divided by A1B2 minus B1A2. Okay, so you have, this is the formula for cross multiplication, and now we are going to solve some questions based on it. Imagine you have two equations, 8x plus 5y is equal to 9 and 3x plus 2y is equal to 4. So first you have to check what is the value of a1, b1, c1, and then a2, b2 and c2. So here you have first equation. Now how to solve this kind of equation with the cross multiplication method? So first you take this equation in the form of a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. Okay, so look at this. Here you have a1 is equal to 8, b1 is equal to 5 and c1 is equal to minus 9. Okay, you have to be careful with the minus sign here, minus 9. Next, in the second equation you get a2 is equal to 3, b2 is equal to 2 and c2 is equal to minus 4. Okay, now you have to use the formula x divided by, you have b1 c2 minus b2 c1 is equal to y divided by c1 a2 minus a2 c1 and 1 divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Now you just put the values here. b1 into c2 gives you minus 20. Next, b2 into c1 gives you minus 18. So you can write minus of minus 18. Now y divided by c1 a2. Okay, so minus 27. Next, minus of c2 a1, that is minus of minus 32 is equal to a1 b2, that is 16, minus of a2 b1, that is 15. Okay, so you got this now. So now if you solve, this is x divided by minus 2, y divided by 5 and 1 divided by 1. Okay, now you take the equation, two equation, x by minus 2 is equal to 1. Okay, that is x is equal to minus 2, and y by 5 is equal to 1, that is y is equal to 5. So I directly get the answer, x is equal to minus 2 and y is equal to 5. So this is how I am going to solve the values of x and y with the help of cross multiplication method. So let us try to solve few more questions. So here you have, which of the following pairs of linear equation has a unique solution, no solution, or infinitely many solutions? In case there is a unique solution, find it by using cross multiplication method. Okay, so now here we have three cases, a different kind of question here: unique solution, no solution, or infinitely many solutions. Okay, so look at this. 2x plus y is equal to 5 and 3x plus 2y is equal to 8. These are the two equations. Okay, so now let us try to solve it. a1 is 2, b1 is 1 and c1 is minus 5. a2 is 3, b2 is 2 and c2 is minus 8. Okay, so now first you have to put conditions of unique solution, no solution, or infinitely many solution. You have to check a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. Okay, then you have c1 by c2. So now you look at the values. a1 by a2 is 2 by 3, b1 by b2 is 1 by 2, and c1 by c2 is minus 5 by 8, or you can say 5 by 8. Now you have to check the conditions from 3, 4 and 5. a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So these are the three conditions that you have to keep in mind. Okay, on the right side you can see in a tabular column I am showing you a1 by a2. If it is not equal to b1 by b2, the equation has unique solution, consistent. Second condition, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is not equal to c1 by c2. Equation has no solution, that means it is inconsistent. And the third condition, if all the three ratios are equal, equation has infinite solutions, it is consistent. So here the first case, the equation has a unique solution, so I have to solve with the cross multiplication method. So look at this now. a1 I have the formula b1 c2 minus b2 c1, y divided by c1 a2 minus c2 a1. Next you have a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Okay, so now directly taking the values, okay, I get like this. So x divided by 2 is equal to y divided by 1 is equal to 1 by 1. So taking x first, x is equal to 2 is equal to 1 by 1, that is x is equal to 2. And now next, y by 1 is equal to 1 by 1, so y is equal to 1. So I got the answer, that is unique solution, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. Okay, next, which of the following pairs of linear equation has unique solution, no solution, or infinitely many solutions? In case there is a unique solution, find it by cross multiplication method. So here you have two equations with two variables. Look at this now. 3x minus 5y is equal to 20 and 6x minus 10y is equal minus 40 is equal to 0. So now here you have to take a1 is equal to 3, b1 is equal to minus 5, c1 is equal to minus 20, then a2 is equal to 6, b2 is equal to minus 10 and c2 is equal to minus 40. So now first find the ratio. A1 by a2 is equal to 3 by 6, that is 1 by 2. Then b1 by b2 is equal to minus 5 by minus 10, that is 5 by 10, that is equal to 1 by 2. And c1 by c2, that is equal to minus 20 by minus 40, that is equal to 1 by 2. So here we know the three conditions. If a1, all the three ratios, if it is same, there is no solution. Okay, so here what happens, you have to check the conditions here. A1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2. Look at the third condition here, the equation has no solution. Okay, so the two lines are coincident, so they have infinitely many solutions. Fine. So I hope you understood here two methods. One is called as elimination method and another is called as cross multiplication method. And we have also seen few conditions of unique solutions and no solutions. Thank you. See you next time.